Hey there, it's Red Robot, and today we're going to have another stupid sentry spot, again on Payload Barnblitz. There are some really wacky sentry locations on this map that I love to use, and this one today is known as the Crate Sentry, and this is a sentry that sits up top of these crates and overlooks the car. It's a really unusual spot. You'll find that no one will expect it at all. So, despite it having some really obvious weaknesses in terms of snipers and soldiers being able to shoot at long range, it does at least have that surprise factor, which should be able to guarantee you a few kills at the start of the round. The real strength of the sentry comes from its position. Its position is really bad in terms of defense, but it's also a really unusual place to defend. Now, on this map, blue usually gets a free push all the way up until the first capture point inside the building, which is where our red team can defend the strongest. By setting up a sentry in this really hard to defend place, you're delaying the car in an area where it usually gets a free push. What this means is that your team has more kind of breathing room to set up a proper defense in the most easily defensible area, the capture point. As you can see, I'm getting peeked right as I upgraded. You could actually see him in between the boxes. If I was careful, I shouldn't have upgraded it again. Another really cool thing about this sentry location is that the angle of the sentry allows it to see people all around the car, which means that they can't do the old crouch and sit behind it, because the sentry's angle can shoot down and kill anyone that tries that. So it's super good for delaying the car. Now, in order to keep it up, you need 2 engineers to be completely devoted to it and completely vigilant, which means that both of you have to be jumped up on top of dispensers and constantly swinging. And you need the dispensers to be pretty much full of ammo, because you're going to have to be tanking a lot of damage in order to pull this off. Now, you don't need to necessarily, in order for the spot to be effective, it doesn't need to stay up and get 50 million kills. It just needs to be there to delay the enemy team for long enough to make the final push impossible, to make that time-consuming, difficult push in through the building something that never even happens, because the car doesn't even get there. And that's the main goal of the spot. You'll see Gale place a sentry behind us. The main reason for that is to obviously avoid people that are trying to flank us from the left, but another really helpful part of that is in avoiding spies. You have to have your back exposed and turned out in order to heal the sentry, so we did get picked off by spies a lot the other times we tried this strategy. So just having that sentry there to block the door, to kind of tempt the spy into sapping it as well, to give us a little bit of an early alert, was really useful. And I've got to say, the Jag is just incredible. Despite the slight nerfs to the NG in terms of the amount of ammo it takes to heal sentries, which usually kind of hurt tanking strategies like this, I didn't find a problem with it at all. The increased build speed when you're using 2 engineers is just so amazing that it allows you to put up new sentries in a flash. You see, I just skipped ahead here. I just placed the sentry here because I was worried about kind of a last second push, but it seems like we delayed the card enough. So a pretty fun spot, really difficult to pull off. You sort of need a solid team. I'm not sure if a regular spot would have been better or worse, but it's certainly fun to try something new. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.